Alright, the next comic coming straight from the South. Please give it up for everyone for Mr. Myke Dehu.
Alright, how you guys doing? From way south. Before I get started, I noticed some of you were looking at me earlier, like you've seen me somewhere before. I have to tell you, I had been on TV. I was on one of the first Star Search reality type programs. You might have seen it. It was America's Most Wanted. Oh, am I looking familiar? Wait a minute. Yeah, see now, right? Actually, I was on there for a reenactment, and it even said reenactment at the bottom of the screen, but it still didn't stop like every woman I ever met from calling to turn me in. Yeah, I wasn't even playing the guy they were looking for. You know, but they call in anyway. They'd be like, "Hello, America's Most Wanted? Yes. I'm calling about that guy who got shot. No, I don't know who did it, but that clerk, he looks familiar. Yeah, he owes me bail money from 1989. Yeah, 3 times my mom called. Yeah, like she'll ever see that money again. I don't know. As you can probably tell from my accent, I'm not from around here. I'm from Yuma. What? East Side. East Side. Now, I'm actually from New York. Any New Yorkers? There you go, loud ones, yeah. How long did you move out here? Oh, you grew up out. Well, I'm kind of from around New York, but I grew up in Arizona. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, you got family? Nice. See, I actually moved out here about 3 years ago. That's when I officially became the first Italian from New York to move to Arizona using his real name. So, thank you. I love being from New York too, except when people find out I'm from there, they start talking to me like I'm Joey from Friends. You know, because they've never been anywhere before. They're like, "Hey Mike, you from New York?" "How you doing?" "Hey Mike, how you doing?" Now, I mean, come on. I mean, I've never been to Mississippi before, okay? But I have seen Deliverance. Right? Now, if you told me this guy here was from Mississippi, I wouldn't go up to you and go, "Hey, you from Mississippi?" Just like home, right? Just like home. I don't know, a lot of people ask me a lot of stupid questions or say stupid things when I find out I'm from New York. You know, they're like, "Hey, you from New York?" "I'm from Wisconsin." Yeah, we're practically neighbors right there, you know. "Well, hey, you from New York? Do you know Steve?" I didn't see him at the meeting, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I had no idea. Let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever been sitting at home doing nothing, minding your own business, and then the phone rings and you answer it, and it turns out to be like an ex that you hadn't heard from in like 10 years? Right? And the reason they find out during the conversation, they were thinking about you, and they tracked you like through the internet and MySpace, and then you find out longer that the reason why they called you was to tell you that, you know, they're doing so much better in their life without you. Has that ever... Okay, let me ask you a question. Am I a dick for doing that? No, because in my defense, she was a bitch. Okay? She never supported me for nothing. You guys are funny. 7707 was a few months ago, right? Anything lucky happen to anybody? Anything? No, exactly. But you know, 28,000 people got married on that day because it was supposed to be a lucky day. Do you know somebody? Got put in jail. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll get there. No, but it was, and the reason for getting married was weird because they were like, "Oh, we're getting married on that day because it only comes around once every 100 years. Okay, now I'm no rocket surgeon, but doesn't every day come around once every 100 years if you go 00/00, right? And if you're going to get married on something like based on a slot machine, be more realistic about your outcome. Okay, instead of getting married on like 777, you got to get married on something like Cherry Bell Day. Because that's all you never win anyway, right? And I actually looked up the wedding statistics for 7/7/1907, and all those people are dead now. Yeah, how lucky is that? I don't know. What are we going to talk about? My credit's kind of shot. Anybody got bad credit? Yeah, I do. My credit is so bad, I actually had to put $500 down just to get a Fry's card. And my car's a piece of crap too. I have a 1996 Hyundai Accent. That's right, ladies. That's right. And apparently that accent is French. Yeah, because it smokes a lot and doesn't want to work either. No, nothing against the French, don't get me wrong, but every time I get in the car, it's always the same. It's always, pig. Pig. The radio sucks, it's stuck on AM. Right now, my favorite song is It's a good song though, they play it all the time. They do. I actually went to go get a car last week. The guy told me you put down $1,500 down and don't pay for 6 months. I was like, who told you about me? I don't know. Actually, my credit was so bad, when my identity got stolen, they actually sent it back. Yeah, with the rejection letter. Yeah, you have to read this thing. It was, Dear Mr. Dehu, we're sorry to inform you we cannot steal your identity at this time. After looking things over, we feel that stealing your identity now would only help your credit. We're not in that business, so please accept our apologies and a $5 gift card from Walmart. Hey, that's my time. I'm Myke Dehu.
Myke Dehu, everyone.